Darren is looking for a second date update. He went out with a woman named Christina. We're going to try to help him out. Hi, Darren.
Hey, guys. Good morning. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Happy to have you.
Yep. Good you're here.
So tell us about Christina, how you met, how the first date went, and we'll go from there.
Well, Christina is great. I think we had a really, really great first date, but just for some context, I'm recently divorced. I was married for about 16 years, and my marriage had really not been good for many years. Mm-hmm. And we stayed together, because we had kids, and we just couldn't take it anymore, and eventually that stopped. So anyway, cut to, I went to a party that one of my coworkers arranged, and she had a bunch of single friends, and she gathered all of them and found as many single men as she could, and I was one of them. And this is how I met Christina. I was socializing with a lot of people, but she was the one that I really, really enjoyed talking with.
Cool. That's do you find that to be kind of a high pressure environment? I mean, because it's obviously.
It was designed to be that kind of a mixer.
Yeah, it was designed to be find someone here to date.
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely a little bit of pressure because it wasn't like I'm just, sporadically or spontaneously meeting somebody. It was like, hey, let's put all the single people in a room and see who sort of gets, magnetized to the next person.
Right.
Yeah. So, were the women flocking to you? I mean, were you just having to beat them back with a stick if you were outnumbered?
I mean, I felt like I was beating myself with the stick and then just meeting people.
Okay.
Because, I have no, it's 60 after 16 years of marriage. It's, hard to sort of gauge certain things. So anyway, when I was talking with Christina, we were laughing a lot, and I thought there was chemistry there. So, we kept speaking. And, after the party, we had talked on the phone, and then eventually we had a dinner together. And like I said earlier, she's really great. I mean, she's smart, she's funny, and I really enjoyed the time I spent with her. And I don't really know if I was missing out on any cues or anything like that. But at the end of the night, I walked her to her car. I hugged her goodnight. I told her I'd call her, and she said that would be great, but she has not gotten back to me. And, that brings us to where we are now. I've just been ghosted, and I don't really know what my next move is.
Does that surprise you, though? I mean, she couldn't have been the only woman that you had any chemistry with. I'm sure you talked to other women there, no?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely talked. I talked to a lot of other women there and met a lot of them, even exchanged a few numbers, but none that I really was very interested in.
What is it about her that you find attractive, aside from, I'm sure she's very beautiful?
She's just very different from the relationship I had with my wife. My wife was a very, very serious person, was very blunt about a lot of things, and she was just yes, she's beautiful, but she was just silly and goofy, and I just liked that. I liked that she liked having fun and wasn't afraid to make jokes or talk about something silly. So it was sort of that I felt attracted to.
That's great. All right, well, why don't we take a break? When we come back, we'll call her up, see what she thought of the date, and if there's any chance of her getting together with Darren again.
Great.
I mean, she may just be in dating mode where she's exploring other avenues right now.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find out as Second Date Update continues now. Neat little idea. Darren met Christina at a coworker's party that was sort of thrown in part to have a fun party and also to see kind of what happens or see who magnetizes to each other, as Darren put it.
Yeah, it sounds like, I've had a friend or two try this before. It seems to happen with the group of people who are in their 40s, 50s, even 60s, divorced or widowed, and it's mostly women who are struggling to find available men. So the one woman that's married and happy and wants everybody else to be married and happy gathers up all of her single female friends and then starts hunting for single men to pair them all up with. And it results in a party where there's a ton of women and a handful of men, and it's a free-for-all.
Well, Darren magnetized to Christina. She seemingly magnetized back because she agreed to have dinner with him, and they had a fun night. Then that was it. He just hug, goodbye, thanks for a great evening, call me. He did, and she never responded. So unless there's anything else you want to add before we call, Darren, now's the time.
No, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm really appreciative of you taking my call and helping me contact Christina today and just see what's going on.
Happy to do it. Let's give it a shot, see what happens.
Hello?
Hi, is this Christina?
Yeah.
Hi, Christina. It's Jeff and Jenn at Q102. How you doing this morning?
Good. How are you guys?
Doing great. So I got to tell
Is
you.
this for Best Friends Club?
Let's see how this goes first. We spoke to another friend of yours. We spoke to Darren, who you met at the party.
Okay.
And he would like to see if you'd be open to going out again.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to say. I mean, I like Darren a lot. He was really nice. Very nice, actually.
Yeah. Are you seeing someone else? Did you meet someone else?
No. I think that he has some work to do, like, around his last marriage before he's going to be ready to date someone.
Really?
And what did you pick up on?
Just that he seems like a bit damaged, kind of. Like, he just has, like, a lot of, like, strict ideas about his next relationship that don't really work for me.
Okay.
And it seemed like someone who's just come out of something, like, really hard, who's not ready to, like, take steps that would generally be normal in a new relationship or a regular, relationship.
Like?
Just, he doesn't want to live with a woman again. He never wants to get married again. And, like, that's fine. That's just not what I'm looking for. He mentioned he, like, doesn't want to combine finances or, like,
Or do
really
any of the
kind
things married people do?
I don't know. That's kind of what I'm looking for, which is fine. I mean, I'm sure that there's people who don't want that as well. It's just not for me.
You're looking for a partner in life.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm more traditional. Like, he mentioned that he, like, only wants to go on regular vacations with his friends and whatever. And, like, sure, sounds great. But I'm kind of looking for someone who wants to travel with me, who wants to do, like, adventurous stuff, but just a little bit more, partner focused, romantic, stuff.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should probably let Darren in on that. We got him on the line here. Darren, you still with us?
Yeah, still here, guys.
Okay, so you got to hear a little of what Christina had to say. Your thoughts? Any reaction to that? You think
yeah.
You think there's something to what she's saying?
Yeah, I respect Christina's decision. I understand that she probably wants more traditional things out of a relationship. And after coming out of my marriage, that's just not something I'm looking at. And I just want to say, like, I do think that there are women who would enjoy that sort of freedom of being able to, like, spend time.
I kind of sort of like the ideas that you're throwing out there.
I'm just saying, I think it would be kind of nice to be like, we spend time together, but we also have our own independent lives. And I don't know, maybe just coming out of like a relationship where
That's not really what you were laying out, though. You were more like,
I understand.
You were pretty defensive about it.
I understand.
Like
and I guess
like already cramping your style, or like you were like, well, kind of like, don't try that. Don't whatever. Like you were saying a lot of like, it felt, I was like, oh, wow, okay. Like I'm already, doing too much. It was kind of crazy.
Huh.
Yeah. And I feel like you're kind of in the path of someone, I mean, you said it right. Like my relationship, my previous marriage has done so much damage to me that I think that I'm sort of now reflecting, and I took that out on you in a weird way. So I apologize about that, Christina. I do think that if that's not for you, that's totally okay. And I appreciate you being honest with me now. And Jeff and Jenn, again, thank you so much for organizing this just so I could sort of get some closure. But, I do think that there's someone out there like that for me. So I guess I'll just have to keep looking.
Yeah, well, you know
think
what you
you're gonna
want.
Find lots of women out there actually that are
Jen
all
Jordan
about
is
that.
sort of available too. I mean, that's
Well, yeah, you know,
something to consider. She may
Hey.
be ideal,
I might be perfect.
given your limitations.
I mean, I'm willing to have that conversation.
Aren't you sweet?
Just hold on to that guy's
Hold on
contact
to that number.
information. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We can talk.
Darren, appreciate you putting yourself out there. Christina, thanks for taking the call and having the conversation with us.
Sure. And Darren, I wish you the best for sure. You seem like a great guy.
Thank you, Christina, and I wish you the best as well.
Thanks. I think you two would be really happy together. Good luck.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Appreciate it, guys.
Take it easy. So long.
Mhm. All right.